Too hard in behind for Luis. Lovely ball. Diakite 1-1. That is what we needed.
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of Borderline Glory here with Saint-Etienne, where in today's episode we have got two games coming up, returning to Ligue on where we play against the league leaders in Lyon, and then we go away across the other side of the table against Troyes in a game that should be a big one for us. You know, we really have to go and win that game and set the tone and set the standard of what we want to go and do in the remaining part of this season. We are currently 9 points off the Conference League spot. Since you last joined us, it has not been the best time. Obviously last episode was also not that great. We've not won in our last 5 league games. We have a tough game coming up today and we only have 10 remaining games, so it's going to be a big effort to try and overturn the deficit and go and qualify for the Conference League, but hopefully we are going to go and be able to do it. So let's go and get straight into it. The first game of the day against Lyon. So the team for this game against Lyon starts with Trigueros in goal, backline of Agbenifo, Zajac, Juanma and Bob. We've got Jaworski, Blazquez, Newhard in the middle, Minge on the left, Luis on the right and Diakite up top. It's kick-off here in this game against Lyon. It is going to be a tough one against the league leaders, but we do need to start picking up points with us being 9 behind that Conference League spot. It is going to be a tough task, but we've had the quality. We had the quality starting the season, and this drop-off has obviously not been ideal, but we have had some tough fixtures in that. These games coming up should be more ideal for us. That is not very ideal, though, not the ideal way to go and start this game here. There's an offside flag all the way in our touchline, and it is disallowed from that spot, which is quite interesting. But yeah, it's nice to see we've had some referees go our way. Hopefully they can go our way a little bit more, and we will be able to pick up 3 points here in this game. As it stands, we've already played Nice and we lost to them, I believe. Not too sure if we have anyone else around who we're going to play. I think we play Lyon maybe, and then Toulouse as well. It's definitely one of the games coming up in tomorrow's episode. We will play against Monaco, I think, as well, which won't probably be a team who will be in competition for with that spot. Hopefully we don't miss out on this Conference League spot by 1 point, just like we did, or what, not even 1 point, 1 spot. We were tied on points with Bayern Munich in the other day's episode, as you will have seen. Hopefully we don't have a similar situation to that, because that would be absolutely devastating. We have a game against Troyes after as well, who are currently in that relegation playoff spot away from home, but we have the facilities. We have a very strong squad, and we've also been rotating a few of the boys who've not been happy with their minutes, bringing them in, as particularly Zhegu in the midfield, in position of Jaworski. He's a very capable player, very talented player, but when Jaworski has just been really solid in the midfield for us for the past season and this one, there's no reason why we don't have a reason to take him out particular, with only one defensive midfielder position as well. He can also play centre back. Jaworski could potentially move back and have Zhegu in there, but we'll have to see. That's probably something that would be implemented going into next season. Trigueros, we need him to come up with a big save here. We definitely should be looking to take at least a point from this game, and a goal behind would definitely not lose any favours as they do score. Lyon go 1-0 up here after 30 minutes of this game. Very, very disappointing start. First 30 minutes we've not really had anything to show for this game. We've had our first shot on target, but that is about that. There is a ball here for Lyon into the path of the players down that left hand side. We do win it back though. It goes to Agbenifo down the line. Can he go and find Minge? That's what he does. Where will we go with it? Back with Agbenifo. A little bit of play here. The first spell of the ball we've had. Juanma, can he go out to the right hand side? What will he do? Newhard in behind for Luis. Lovely ball. Diakite 1-1. That is what we needed. A lovely finish from Diakite there, and that's a good goal. I think he might have just stayed on side as well. I would be very frustrated if this doesn't count. It doesn't. I thought he'd kept on side there, I will be honest. It looked like he'd just timed his run well, not that he was offside. Let's have a look here. It's a brilliant first time ball from Luis, but it looks like, yeah, Diakite did start his run from the Newhard ball, which was the mistake really. If he'd have started it from the Luis ball, with the kind of unexpected element of that ball, I think he still could have got there, to be honest. But it's good play. nonetheless, if we stay on side, we'd obviously be at 1-1 now, but if we continue in this positive way, no reason why we can't go and get a goal before half time. Here's Jaworski, where can he go? Out to his right side to find Juanma, down the line. Will the ball advance? It does to Rock Barber, can he play Luis in behind? Will go all the way himself. He's played going to a good position to the edge of the area. It finds Nuhard squares it. Diakite finally gets his shot away, and that one will definitely count. It's a lovely finish from Umar Diakite. He's up to how many goals for the season? Up to 12 for the season. And even when we've not been playing well, it's because Diakite has not been showing up. And now that he has showed up, we've gone and got ourselves a very important goal. We're going to half time at 1-1 here. The momentum with this Saint-Etienne team, and this would be a very, very big win, a statement win. We are on 8 wins, 8 draws, 8 losses. We had 8 losses all of last season. If we get no more losses for the rest of the season, though, then that top 6 spot will most likely be guaranteed. We need to go and pick up points now. I don't know if Nice have not played their game or something, or are they already playing it and losing. Let's go and have a look what's going on in their game. If it'll let us, no it won't, which is quite annoying. Let's go and collapse that there. Have a look from here. Nice are playing after, they're playing Dijon. As you can see there, anyone else around us, Toulouse are playing there against Troyes, Lens against Angers, and then all the teams who are in this race, literally all 4 of them are all playing after this game that's taking place. So by next game you will see the position we are in for that Conference League spot. Blázquez Agbenifo goes to square it into Mind. Can he pull the shot away? He's going away from the defender. It's floating around. Nuhard tries to put it in the end, and he's unlucky not to score. Diakite is going to go over to play this ball in, but it looks like nothing came from it in the end. But we're focused on this Conference League qualification, the way we played in the Champions League at times. No reason why, if we don't go qualify for the Conference League, we can't go win it the first season. I think it's very possible we could absolutely run through the Conference League, and that is not even just being cocky or anything. That is just how I feel. With the way we've played, we've got a team who is made for a competition like that, a young, hungry team. They will want to take it with both hands, and no reason why they can't go and do it if they played, and if they play how they did in some of those games against Galatasaray, Wolfsburg, Red Star. No reason why we won't go and steamroll through the lot of the teams there. Longello, there's a chance here, 80 minutes to get a big goal. Whoever can go get it, it would be absolutely massive for us. Nuhard, where can he go? He goes out to his left hand side potentially. It's a poor ball. It's got to be better. He's got to give a better option for Blázquez to run onto. It's down this right hand side. The ball is going to get squared. It does go in. Triguero's behind his line. It is cleared in the end, but that is a bit of a messy goalkeeper. I don't know what he's doing in his goal, but I guess it's figured out in the end. I'm going to bring off, we don't have Duck, I see is out for quite some time. I will leave Nuhard on. I'll bring Silva on into the midfield. Just gives us another real physical presence in that midfield there. Has he been subbed on yet? Doesn't look like he has. Here is Longello, lovely ball over the top, but Diakite has not timed his run. He's decided to leave it. I think he might have been offside. It is going to come out to his right hand side for Lyon. We need to make sure we don't concede it, because that would be quite it would not be good for us. Luckily it is saved by Triguero, and it was well past the defenders when the ball was played, and offside there. 85 minutes gone here in the final few moments of the first game of the day. A point here at home against Lyon is not the worst result, to be honest, but we want to take all 3. There's still time for us. What a moment it would be if we can go and do it. Jago Nuhard has the shot. It's hit the crossbar. Garcia is going to go out to this left hand side now. The substitute plays in Diakite in the middle, but he's not able to reach there, and Nuhard is very unlucky to not go and score. Just hits the woodwork. The final few moments of this game, there's going to be one final corner. Can we get Juanma on the end of this? It goes to Zajac at the back post. It falls out now to Nuhard. He's going to look to get this straight back in. You'd think, what's he going to do with it? He just needs to release it. He finds Juanma, and that's a poor ball. Once again, we should have brought Nuhard off. If that's going to be the difference in this game, that is going to be very, very frustrating. It does go in, and that's a good save from Triguero. What a game it's been, to be fair. Only 2 goals has not done it justice at all, but the full-time whistle is going to go, and we do pick up a point, and hopefully the start of a bit of an unbeaten run here. And no changes for this team against Troyes. Triguero in goal, backline Magbenifo, Zajac, Juanma and Barber. We've got Jaworski, Blázquez, Nuhard in the middle, Mind on the left, Luis on the right, and Diakite up top. Kick-off here in this game against Troyes. It's a big one for us. We'll take a look at the updated table here. As it stands, Nice look like they won their game and Monaco didn't, so we are now 12 points behind of where we be by the time you join us tomorrow. There will be we'll either be nowhere near or close to it. And in those last two games, it could all come down to a Monaco game by the looks of it. I didn't think we'd be there, but I didn't realise Monaco was so close to Nice, and Nice have now won their game, so it's now chopped and changed. Who really knows? But if it comes down to that, what a game that would be. The biggest game potentially of all of borderline glory. Here's Luis, lovely ball, Diakite for 1-0. He's not able to convert, just puts it wide of the near post, but a good little early play from them to the number 9, number 10 down that right hand side, which we have been seeing quite often so far here in this episode. Down this left hand side now for Troyes, we just need to get a bit of possession, retain the ball. Obviously it's an unchanged team, so the momentum is with them. They're all sharp, they're all ready to go for this game, and they just need to turn up and go and put on a good display. As simple as that. Agbonifo wins it back, then loses it. The shot goes in from range, it's hit the post. Unlucky from Triguero to not be able to reach, and Majan that can play it down the line. It's cut out. All of a sudden Troy is going to look to turn this ball over straight away into the centre backs, and that is going to be that for that first bit of play there. 15 minutes gone, all over the place in the first part of this game, but the only shot on target lies with this Saint-Etienne team. Here we are with the ball on that far side. It is going to be no hard. Could go to the edge of the area with this one. The options are looking appealing now. We'll go for the shot straight away. Edge of the area now. Mange, Diakite gets the shot in. Mange with the return ball, and Zach Hadji's there to put it in to make it 1-0. It was floating around and it was all over the place, and it's in the back of the net in the end, and that's all we care about. Is there other games going on at the moment? Let's go and take a look if it will go. Let us do it this time. It does. Nice are winning against Clermont Foot. That is good, because Clermont Foot are a team in this mix. And then no sign of Monaco at the moment. Lens losing 2-0 as well to PSG, so that will surely move us up. It moves us past Lens. Clermont Foot, the gap closes to 2, and then we are 4 behind Toulouse, who we have yet to play. Lyon, we have no more games against, and then Monaco in that final game of the season. But this does put us within 10 points now. That gap is staying around the same, but as we said, this episode is about starting that win streak, getting stuck into these remaining 9 games, I believe, after this one, or it might be 8. I think it is 8 after this one, and if we can pick up a load of points, no reason why we won't go and qualify. Here is half time here in this game. The score, Saint-Etienne 1, Troyes 0, and we have been very impressive to start off this first half of this game against this Troyes team, who, I feel like, I think we played them last year, and they've been a bit of a bogey team for us. When they were in a similar position last year, they went and still beat us when we did need some points from that game. But who knows, what can you do? We are 1-0 up in this game, and we can't complain about it too much. We're doing what we need to and playing very, very well. But Troyes find themselves on the ball in the defence. They're going to look to move through the midfield channels now, where we have men in numbers looking to swarm it. We're not able to win it back there, though. Somehow on that right hand side, it's going to be Rock Barber with a defensive duty to win that ball back. It goes in the box, goes out for a corner. I think it might have been Juanma on the line, or Agbonifo actually, who got there to cut it out from the goal line. We have been good. We just need to turn it up a little bit more, because you've got to remember as well, the football we play here is the football we'll play for the rest of the season. We have to be convinced in getting those wins. We're going to have tough games. It's not going to be easy, and it's really got to be a much improved display if we want to make that qualification, which, as we said in the next episode, will be decided. We will have had 6 games between them, and you've got to trust in me as a manager that we can go and pull it off. We weren't able to pull it off a couple of seasons ago. Is this finally going to be the season where we do? We have the quality to, we have the team to do it. We need to work on a few morale issues, but if we do, there's no reason why we can't go and qualify. We've done our bit so far here in this game. We'll look to make a few changes now. I'm going to bring on Jaworski off, or Jagu there. I kind of want to make a defensive change. Do I want to, though? We'll leave that out for now. I'll bring Silva on pretty hard in the middle there. I'm going to bring Mange off, or Luis off potentially. I'll bring Luis off, bring Boto in on the right side, leave Mange on, who's had a good game so far. A bit of a different change to the one we made in the last game. We need a bit more output, though. The only goal coming from that very scuffed chance. I mean, it's a goal, but we can't rely on that too much, be too dependent on chances like that going into the final few games of this season. 10 minutes to go here in this game. It's about getting that win streak going building up that momentum and ultimately coming away with the Conference League qualification in the final few moments. This is real nervy times for us. There's going to be 4 minutes of added time. It's been quite the boring game, but we can't complain. We've got 2 minutes remaining. We're going to go into 1 minute remaining, and the full-time whistle is going to go here in this game. We pick up a big 3 points, and we take 4 out of the 6 from the episode. So there you have it, a much improved display in these 2 games. By next episode, our fate will pretty much be decided. We've got some pretty big games coming up, particularly against Lens, Toulouse, and then against Monaco tomorrow. 2 away games. We've got quite the tough draw, and hopefully we can go and pull it off. 5 away games and only 3 home games in these next 8. Let's just go and see what we can go on and do. If you did enjoy that episode, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Make sure to go and join the Discord down below. I'll leave you all with this little tune. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all for another video soon. Thank you. Bye.